So here's a random story. When I was I think it was my junior year going into my senior year of high school, there was an incident where my sister got sick on the bed that she was laying on at the time. I was on the computer across from her just doing playing some games, and then I heard something. I turn around and I see my sister holding herself over the bed with throw up all over the bed. I started to freak out. I look over. I'm like, I know I gotta help her. So what I do is I ran into the master bathroom, grabbed a small little trash can, gave it to her, and ran out the door. And I kept running. I ran to the front door. And I didn't stop there. I ran outside. I kept going. I just did not want to go back in that house. I did not want to deal with that. I did not want to deal with that at all. But then I heard something. I left the screen door exposed, kept the front door open, and I heard a little meow, meow. And it ended up being my cat, Scat Cat, who at the time was my little baby. He was my best friend. And he was calling back to me. I was like, oh. So I opened up the front door and he followed me out and petted with me and hung out with me. For the longest time, cats and animals in general were my soulmates. They were the way I was able to deal with all of this. They were the way I would lower my stress, my anxiety. They would be there to cuddle, and I would cry on them, and they would be there when I'm scared or alone. So animals are a great thing to have, just to help you out with so many situations. They're great. And Scat Cat was in particular a great specimen. He was always there for me everywhere, always hanging out with me, always there when I was crying or sad. So he knew when I started crying and freaking out to be there for me. So he met me outside and he helped me calm down. Eventually I had to tell my grandma and we had to get that cleaned up, but I was able to deal with it because of the power of pets. That's a random story.